it was quite the day in Louisville, Kentucky until this.
The Justice Department has charged 4 current and former Louisville Metro Police Department officers with federal crimes related to Ms. Taylor's death. Those alleged crimes include civil rights offenses, unlawful conspiracies, unconstitutional use of force, and obstruction offenses.
Holy all 4 officers involved with the horrendous, senseless, immensely unjustified killing of Breonna Taylor have been arrested. And you heard it there. Kelly Goodlett, Joshua James, Kyle Meany, and Brett Hankison have been arrested. And it's not just on some, we only got them on falsification of evidence. The homie threw in unconstitutional use of force as well as some other things. Look, saying some Thomas Lane charges, who was only sentenced to 2.5 years. Only 2.5 years for the murder of George Floyd. We'll get to that later. This is on some nationally televised Merrick Garland on the mic federal shit. Bro, Merrick took to the stage like he'd been waiting an extremely long amount of time for the open mic sign-up list. I mean, there was a glint in his eye. Oh, Merrick, you know he was waiting in the back with some Beats headphones on, listening to DMX, just waiting for the word go. Merrick gon' give it to you. What? Gon' give it to you. Merrick gon' get, come on, gon' give it to you. I think we all know what's on Merrick Garland's wallet right now. You know what's on his wallet.
That's it. That's my bad, mother.
This is huge because we're beginning to see where locally, if a district attorney or state attorney doesn't do anything about a corrupt police department or people being killed by a police department, the United States attorney can jump in and get federal. I've always wanted to quote the rapper Remble, and this is my chance. The lyric goes,
"Do the job right or you are surely going federal."
And these cops didn't do their job right, and now they're going federal. So many cops, surely going federal. This is also concerning because why should the DOJ and U.S. Attorney General have to get involved with every incompetent police department that can't do their job? You would think that your local attorney general or district attorney could bring charges before it got federal, right? Think again. For every Merrick Garland, there's about a dozen Mike Freemans that are working with 24 Bob Krolls that are working with a lot of officers like Kelly Goodlett, Joshua James, Kyle Meany, and Brett Hankison. Speaking of Brett Hankison, feel free to screenshot and repost this to the around and found out files. Just for you. You're welcome. A very disturbing story from this is the falsification of the no-knock warrant that resulted in cops killing Breonna Taylor. The Lexington Herald-Leader writes, officials from the Department of Justice said Thursday that Goodlett and Janes allegedly conspired to cover up the fact that they'd use false and misleading information to get the warrant. In narratives listed in court records around March 10th or 11th, 2020, Janes sent Goodlett a draft of the affidavit which claimed he verified from a postal inspector that illicit packages were being received at Taylor's address. Court records allege that Goodlett knew the claim was false. Bruh, this is bad. Real bad. And this is a falsification we know about. How many other falsified warrants have been used by cops that we don't know? In short, what we can take away from the murder of Breonna Taylor is that the cover-up is real. Protesting does make change, and the lengths to which law enforcement, district attorneys, mayors, and all elected officials involved will go to for said cover-up ain't got on Merrick Garland.